The government is shut down and they said they are going to be out of it before November. So guess what? They are stopping it cold turkey. So those who have SNAP benefits, which is also, I'm old enough that we used to call them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? If you have some on your card, you better save it up. Okay? It's going to be spaghetti for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video. Let me know what you think about this. Okay? Get in the comment section. And let's duke it out. You know what I'm saying? The people who is outside and they in the grocery stores and they complaining and then they telling what they seeing. I already know. Every time I go into the freaking grocery store, it's like I could go in there. Okay, context is key. I do end up getting more than what I went in there for, but still, it'd be like 10 things. And it'd be like no less than $170. Like for 10 things, for 10 items that are food. Things to eat. And I don't even, eat good stuff. So I don't know what's happening, but I do know that it's real. Okay. So what's happening right now, apparently, there's going to be some stuff. Thanksgiving is next month. It is October right now. We are in the middle of October, smack dab in the middle of October, and it is about to be November. And guess what happens in November? Thanksgiving. That's right. You got it. You so smart. Proud of you. Okay. Well, the SNAP benefits apparently are about to kaput. The government is shut down and they said they are going to be out of it before November. So guess what? They are not. They are stopping it cold turkey. So those who have SNAP benefits, which is also, I'm old enough that we used to call them food stamps. You know what I'm saying? If you have some on your card, you better save it up. Okay? It's going to be spaghetti for Thanksgiving. I'm just saying. But we're going to watch a couple things and see, learn together what is going on out here in these streets and how the people are responding to this. Because this is where we at. This is where we at with it, okay?
Well, we start with a new warning from the federal assistance agencies. They say the prolonged government shutdown, now in its 17th day, could pose a threat to millions of Americans who rely on SNAP benefits. According to the USDA, SNAP is the nation's largest nutrition assistance program, serving nearly 42 million people each month as of last year. And the benefits are available to low-income households, and it does not target a specific group of people. In a letter to state health officials this week that was obtained by ABC News, the acting head of SNAP says the program only has funding available for benefits and operations through the month of October. He added that if the shutdown continues, quote, there will be insufficient funds to pay full November SNAP benefits for approximately 42 million individuals across the nation.
42 million people, 42 million households, put it to you like that. Households without their food stamps at a time when going to the grocery store is times 4 now. It's times 4. Now's the time with all the stuff going on. Okay. All the money that's being made on some sneak stuff in the government right now. This is the time at Thanksgiving. The time that people calm down. Right now, there is a No Kings march, march like in the streets everywhere. They are out there doing a No Kings thing, like because basically Trump trying to be the king, basically. So they're out there doing this. The only hope that those people have is that it's the holidays coming. So people, when holidays come, people be like, okay, I'll be back out to complain later, but I gotta go in the house and cook because my grandbabies is coming over. You know what I'm saying? This is when they settle down. You telling me you gonna have these people having to make fucking regular old dinner for Thanksgiving? They ain't gonna have no reason to sit down and be quiet. They ain't gonna have no reason to do it. They're gonna be out in the streets times 20.
The letter also stated a need for a contingency plan if operations need to stop ahead of sending the November benefits to vendors.
Also happening at the end of this month, a federal directive will take effect. It will automatically close coverage for people who have lost eligibility under the new law. The legislation, which is part of President Trump's big, beautiful bill, is expected to cut coverage for thousands of people in Ohio.
Now, those would be the people who he done created all these new laws and stuff under his big, beautiful bill. One of which, as far as with the SNAP, which is the food stamps, is you have to have like a job Like you have to like, so basically, and that's all fine. Feel however you want to feel. Okay, they need to have a job, which, duly noted. Okay. When you abruptly cut off things like this during a hostile time, I'm just saying it's a lot going on at one time. You want to pick your battles. Sometimes it's all about picking your battles. For them to do this, so the people who like, because if there's people who have those cards and they have money on their cards, because I didn't know how much money people were getting on fucking food stamps. There are people apparently getting $3,000, $4,000 a month on food stamps. It's like, how much food can one refrigerator hold? That's a lot of food. And them people ain't cooking all the time. They ain't. You just know they ain't. They ain't in there cooking full meals. That's a shit ton of junk food, man. I'm just saying, okay? But you're going to take this away from these people, not to mention the actual population of the people in America who actually are using food stamps, who are on food stamps. It's not people who look like me. It's not brown people. It's not beige people even. It's Caucasian as hell. Okay. It is. It just is. And guess how that's your the most of the people who made all this stuff happen, who got this man in office, who voted for this, are going to be the people who are going to be affected. They are the largest portion of the people who are going to be affected by this thing he's about to start, by this thing that he's about to cut, that he's about to kick into in November, acting like the country's broke and can't afford shit while he is pulling what he is pulling in office. I'm just saying it's going to look crazy outside. That's all I'm saying. I don't go out there anyway, so I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But I'm just letting you know, you may want to be careful out there because it's about to get bad.
Starting November 1st, SNAP benefits will be limited to U.S. citizens and green card residents who have completed a 5-year waiting period. This will affect asylees, refugees, parolees, and immigrant survivors of domestic violence. And
they don't give a damn about WIC. They don't give a damn about SNAP. In their big ugly bill, they cut those programs. So that tells you who they are. And again, who they are a group of people who are not on the side of regular folks.
With this legislation, we're fulfilling the mandate we were entrusted with last November and setting our country and the American people up to be safer, stronger, and more prosperous.
All you got to do is tell people that you're going to take somebody else's stuff away and they'll sign right up, not knowing that their stuff was attached to your stuff. I'm just saying, I feel bad for these people, but in a way, it's like they had to learn. They had to get the lesson. And I'm going to watch them get it because, just saying.
Who does this impact? There are millions of people right here in Ohio who rely on those SNAP benefits. Take a look at this map.
Now, see even how they did this. See how this map looks blue? Why is this map blue like this? Why? Why is this map blue like this? It's implied. It gives people there's certain people who are watching this who aren't smart enough to understand what's happening. It gives them the implication. It allows them to assume that, oh, this is blue states. This is only going to affect the Democrats, because everybody knows that all they're doing out there is cherry picking specific people to fuck with. No, they're not doing that. There is no surgical. They're not doing this like that. No, it's everybody. They're just saying things that you now not going to get paid a government worker, but you still got to go to work. But guess what they said? They just say, oh, it's the Democrat cuts. They cut off your shit and then they just say it's Democrat cuts. Oh, this the Democrat firings. Oh, it's the Democrat rain. Oh, it's raining. Oh, it's been raining for 3 days. Everybody, we tired of all this rain. Oh, that's the Democrat rain. And these people just be like, that's right. If it wasn't for them fucking Democrats, that's why the rain doing this, because it's the Democrat rain. And you tell me they don't deserve what they get. No, I'm just saying. Is all I'm saying. Okay, but never mind. Don't pay me no mind. Go
Gets
ahead.
all of the data from the entire state and then breaks it down by county. We're going to take a closer look to see who's impacted by this. If you look at Lucas County, that is the largest percentage of the population within our viewing area receiving SNAP benefits. More than 72,000 people rely on these benefits every month, nearly 17% of the population. Now, if you look in Seneca County, Nearly 13% more than of the population there also relies on it. And if you go over to Putnam County, that is the county with the lowest number of recipients. Only about 5% of the population relying on those SNAP benefits on a monthly basis.
And that's why the message is not getting out there right, because they do shit like this when they say it. You need to be saying who's in that population. What is most of those people?
All right, thanks so much, Matt. From there, some changes could be coming to Ohio's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program as well. The governor's pushing for a ban of certain items. Remember we told you about this? He's seeking a federal waiver to prevent recipients who use the dollars from using that money to buy sugary drinks. The governor formed a working group back in July that pushed for a state ban on carbonated beverages with sugar, corn syrup, or high fructose corn syrup listed as the primary or secondary ingredient. Now, a request still needs to be submitted by October 28th, but that deadline could be pushed back in part because of the government shutdown.
So now they want to say it's all about health, which, I mean, I could say this. Soda not being on the SNAP is a great idea. I think that's a great idea. The best thing you can do is keep soda away from the children folk. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to be having, that's an awful lot of fucking sugar for a small person. Like it's just a terrible habit, and it's best to just knock it out early. You know what I'm saying? Just get that out of there. So I'm not against actually, I think that's actually a really good idea. But I mean, I think they need to be more so worried about the kid having something to eat rather than taking away his soda. Like if he's starving, he definitely gonna want that soda. You know, you're gonna want anything. Okay. I'm just saying. But that is not a bad point, the soda thing.
The use of SNAP by food insecure Americans can vary based on unemployment, food costs, and seasonal changes. But it's particularly important during the holiday season. This year, we're seeing an increase in some food prices as well. The American Farm Bureau Federation says economic factors and disease challenges have driven up wholesale turkey prices 40% this year. Retailers are trying to help people out, putting deals on food.
40%. I'm gonna tell you right now, 40% the turkeys is gonna be 40% more. Hey, I ain't getting no turkey this year. Listen, them things is already like $25. $25 for a turkey, 40% more. Yeah, I ain't paying $40 for no goddamn turkey. I'm not doing it. Most of that gets turned into turkey salad in the end anyway. We probably eat like maybe a total of 8 slices of that shit, and then I just grind it all up and make turkey salad. I'm not paying $36 for turkey salad. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying. So they can make it all they want to. I ain't gonna get it if it's 40% more. But that'd be good for the turkeys. Maybe they'll leave the turkeys alone, and then the turkeys get to finally, maybe something like have some good news. Maybe this will be good news for the turkey. I'm just saying.
Food out sooner.
Overall, grocery bills are up. Just the price of meat is up. The price of, other commodities are up. And this is why retailers are putting promotions on for Thanksgiving staples earlier than they typically would to help people spread out that spend.
Other retailers like Kroger and Target are expected to release their Turkey Day deals coming soon. SNAP retailers across the country are running out of pennies.
You can get you a turkey dinner all set up and ready for you, and it's only going to cost you $1,200. That's all. And your firstborn, of course. Of course. It's hard times. It's about to be hard times. It's going to get even harder. Okay? Oh my gosh. It is about to get so weird. But I will say this. I saw some really cool news from this morning. Gavin Newsom and his really cute self. He is out there doing his thug thizzle. Okay. He is about to start this insulin program through the state. And it is going to be $11 for insulin. And that happens, that is going to set a precedent throughout everywhere. And big pharma need to look out. They're going to wish they did better after this. If the Gavin Newsom get a hold of them. Okay. That man got Obama energy. Okay. He got that Obama spirit. I like it. In a cute Caucasian package. All right. Mama approves. Mama approves. So y'all be careful out there because it's about to get weird coming up on Thanksgiving. Okay. And if you have money left on your SNAP card, you better penny pinch. You better penny pinch if you want to have some Thanksgiving. All right. Because they are not going to be putting anything else on there. And I can tell you right now, they're not going to be fixing this government shutdown before November. That's not going to happen. That ain't gonna happen. This shit might run into next year if we're being super honest with ourselves. We might get an impeachment, a full impeachment might happen before that thing happens, before that government shutdown. I'm just saying, when they open back up, all they're gonna be talking about is impeachments. So y'all be safe out there. Okay? Y'all behave, because I ain't gonna do it. Absolutely not. Just why would I? Okay? But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh, put it in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. Okay? And if you're gonna be getting a turkey this Thanksgiving, if it's $40 for a little turkey, cause I ain't gonna do it. Mama ain't doing it. All right, just no.